Good morning, good evening, good night. It's your boy Wesley. Yeah. Welcome, guys, back to my third episode. We are going to be speaking about work-life balance. It's a pretty simple concept. You work, have your own life, and you just try to balance it out. That's pretty simple. So let's just get straight into it. How do we manage our time? How do we sort it out? How do we navigate ourselves around our different little issues, our little problems, our little bills that we got to pay, our little commitments, our little side hustles, our misses or Mister or football, gym, diet, all of that. How do you do it? How do we do it? How do you go about, let's say you're a uni student, how do you go about managing your exams, revision, assignments, seminars, lectures, you name it, going to the library? Because I remember there was times where I had an assignment due the next day and I left it till late and I'm in the library from 8 p.m. and I'm leaving at 4 a.m. It's just crazy. It can just get crazy, honestly. And on top of that, you're a uni student. So how do you balance that? How do you have fun? Because in first year, trust me, it was lit. I can't lie, it was lit. I passed first year, flying colours, got a 2-1. Second year, that's when lockdown was a bit calming down. Because I went to uni just a year after lockdown. So lockdown happened in 2019. And then whatever, yeah. I went to uni in 2020, yeah. And lockdown restrictions were still going on. So like, I remember on the BBC News that there was a party in Nottingham and the guy got a £10K fine, sorry. That's crazy to me because like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, how can you have a group meeting, a group link up, and you're getting a 10K fine? Obviously, it was a party, but still. But yeah, I seen it on the news. Like my dad sent it to me on WhatsApp. Just like, whoa, like okay, like it's kind of serious. Like I thought the 10K fine was just a little hoax, like a little scare or thing. But no, they were actually serious about it. People were really getting 10K fines in uni. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't. I was starstruck. I was just starstruck. But let's talk about actually living as a uni student. So me personally, anyways. So I would have a 9 a.m. lecture, 10 a.m. lecture. Then I'll have like a little break, like a little 2 to 3 hour break. Then I'll have another lecture or seminar. I think it was a workshop seminar thing. And then I'd have training. This is on the Tuesday. Yeah, I'd have training. And then at our uni, we either go to Attic or to the Sub-Zero event. It's a little party club on campus, right? And Tuesdays will always pop off. I can't lie, pop off still. They will pop off because DJ Naira will come, DJ Naira will do his thing. Yeah, it's lit. And then go home. But deep it, you have a lecture, at 9 a.m. lecture, 10 a.m. lecture, a little break, then another lecture, and then you got training, and then you go into a party. And I'll just repeat that, and then just try to think about it. You're doing all these things, but what about the time for yourself? What about what about the stuff that you need to do for yourself? So imagine this now. You're doing all these things. You have to manage your diet. Yeah, you have to manage, let's say, alcohol intake. Not for me personally, because my alcohol intake wasn't really that big because I'm a lightweight anyway, so I don't really drink. Yeah, it's just not me. Drinking is not me. Um, yeah, I just don't enjoy drinking, to be honest with you. But anyways, you have to manage the gym as well. You have to go stay fit, obviously. It's just a lot that was going on, especially in uni, because, well, obviously I did my own research afterwards, but at the time that I was in, I was just thinking eating healthy was not putting ketchup on stuff, not putting mayonnaise on stuff, not drinking fizzy drinks, drinking as much water. But yes, that's fine. But I was still eating more calories than I was supposed to anyway. So of course I'm gonna put on weight. But because I was moving about a lot, it will balance it out. But my weight will still stay the same anyways. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it was just a thing of like, I'm trying to do all these things, but there's no balance. Like every day will literally just be vibes. Like, let's say one day on a Friday, I have a 9 a.m. lecture. No, actually, Fridays are all his late lectures. So Fridays, I have no lectures until 1 p.m. and then 3 p.m. And then the rest of the day, I'm done. some days I'll just wake up and be like, I text the group chat. I'm just like, man, what are we doing today? Like, are we going out today? Are we not? Or man, what you on? Like that was my week is as a uni student. That was my day as a uni student. And there was just no work-life balance. There was no balance. There was no coordination. There was no schedule. It was just wake up, let's do what we got to do, and then go to bed. And there will be the times where I'm going out on a Friday night. This is irresponsible of me, of course. I'm going out on a Friday night and I've got a game, 12 p.m. kickoff next day, 3 p.m. kickoff next day, and I'm out until like 5 a.m. in the morning. There was one time when I had a little DJing era, right? I thought I could be a DJ because I was listening to SoundCloud mixes like DJ Spooks, DJ Qualms, DJ M1, Magnificent, I think. DJ M, that's his name, DJ M. What was DJ Lani? DJ Lani. Yeah, I was listening to all these SoundCloud mixes because this is when I started getting introduced to Bashman and Soca and all the rest of it, innit? Like dancehall. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm always getting introduced to. And cool. So I had a DJing gig, right? It was one of my friend's birthdays. Her name I won't say, but yeah, she asked me to DJ for a party, and I had fun. Obviously, the speakers were a bit techie, so no one can hear me. But I was DJing, I was having fun, and then I was talking to a girl, and then one thing led to another, and now I'm waking up at 8 a.m., half awake. No, actually no. When did we go to sleep? We went to sleep around 8 a.m. Sorry, yeah, we went to sleep around 8 a.m. and I had to wake up at midday, obviously, to get the lift to go to my game on Saturday. And I'm just thinking, bro, like DJs normally finish around like 4 a.m. Yeah. If I was gonna do this properly, DJs will finish around 4 a.m. Yes, they will come do their set and cut, but I'm not that type of guy. I wanted to stay for the whole thing. And so DJs will come do their set, cut, and then it's late in the night. Anyways, it's the next day. Anyways, so how I couldn't maintain that as a footballer, non-league footballer, and a DJ. It won't go hand in hand. It won't unless the gig is on a Saturday night. Then you can do something with it. But at the same time, it's not given. It's not really given much sense. It's not really given. And as I was saying, there'll be some nights where I'm just waking up just to play GTA with the man now. Like there'll be days, obviously, I don't advise this. There'll be days where I just wake up and turn on my PS4, play Ultimate Team, and text the GC, be like, man, what we doing today? Man, we're on this. Let's go trampoline. Let's go arcade. Let's do something other than uni work. And then that alone. One is not good for my degree. 2, no work-life balance. 3, no responsibilities. But then again, you're a uni student. You're literally solely responsible for getting a degree and cutting out. That's what you're really there to do at the same time. But obviously, as a uni student, you're going through a lot of things. You're learning a lot of things about yourself, learning a lot of things about the world, just how to shop, how to cook, how to clean, how to do this, how to fend for yourself, essentially. That's what you're learning. But at the time, I wasn't mentally switched on. At the time, I was just very childish. I had to mature up. So now the person I am now is completely different. Like I wouldn't recognize myself if I look back. If me today and the uni me met, we wouldn't recognize each other, because now the way I am now, everything has to be scheduled. Everything has to be boom, boom, boom. It has to work. So let's say Monday, upcoming Monday, yeah. 6:20, waking up, doing our 5K. Literally, this is my week. This is my plan for this week, upcoming. Waking up 6:20, doing a 5K, which should take under half an hour anyways. So I'll be done by 7. Come back, shower, boom, 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 eat my breakfast, leave for work at 8 a.m. Get to work for 9, do my day at work, come back at 5, go home by 6, change, go out to the gym, do a little leg day or bench press. Well, not bench press, but upper day. I don't know, whatever my day is. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then come back and just chill. Now let's say if I was a uni student, it would not look like that. I know I have a lecture at 9 a.m. I'm waking up at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. for that lecture and logging in on my laptop. and then it's just playing in the background, and I'm playing GTA, or I'm playing FIFA, or I'm playing 2K. Because when in lockdown, when 2K came out, that was like £3 or for free. I don't remember which one, but everyone was on 2K, and it's 2K20. 2K20 is the best 2K that I've personally played so far. I played 2K21, 20 obviously, 23, 24, and 22. I think I said that already. But 2K20 for me was the best one because my build was sick. Oh my gosh. I was a shooting guard, 6'7". Ugh. I was good. I was good. And I was good at the game. But then everyone, obviously, as the years go on, everyone changes up. I have a routine. And with my routine, it allows me to be structured. It allows me to be grounded. It allows me to do things. It allows me to plan things accordingly. It allows me to see what's coming up, what's not coming up. I have reminders on my phone about the bills that I need to pay and when they're coming out and when they're leaving my account. It's just something, it's just little things that I've learned over time that I've wanted to do for myself. Hopefully you can apply this to yourself as well. Have little reminders of when direct debits are coming out. Let's say on the 14th, I have my Pure Gym coming out. I know that £30 is leaving my account that day. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or let's say the Wi-Fi bill is coming out on the 22nd. I know that then like how much it is coming out of my account. It's pretty simple. It's pretty much simple. But with these schedules and planning, you lose a lot of spontaneity to your life. You don't really get to go out on a whim like that. Well, I personally don't, because if it's not in my schedule, if it's not planned in my calendar or in my reminders, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna remember it. It's just, and then my missus get onto me about it all the time. She says, "You're not acting your age. You're acting like you've got a mortgage to pay." Like she says, like she keeps saying to me, "Act your age," and I'm just thinking, yeah, I am acting my age, but when it's appropriate. So I understand where she's coming from, because obviously she doesn't have the same responsibilities as I do. At the same time, I am a young 20-something-year-old. Act like a 20-something-year-old. You know what I'm trying to say? You should go out. Yeah, you should make these little mistakes. They say mistakes is really, it's a mistake that you can learn from, not a mistake that will put you into jeopardy. You know what I'm trying to say? You should be able to have fun with your friends, go out with the man. But my man are boring, man. My boys are boring. We're trying to organize a simple lunch, breakfast, lunch, brunch. That's what it is. Yeah, we're trying to organize a simple brunch. Only 3 men are available, and those 3 men are pulling out because not enough people are coming. Like, what? Come on, man. I personally believe that if I can go out with one person, I'll be more than happy. Yes, because then it's a meal. I enjoy eating by myself, don't get me wrong. I would treat myself to a cheeky Nando's. I would treat myself to TGI's, even though they've gone down the drain, in my personal opinion. I would treat myself to a lot of things like cinema, a new book. Like, I would treat myself to anything. But if I can do it with someone else, it's just fun because I can share that same experience with someone else, and who knows what can happen after that. So I can be spontaneous in the link up. So let's say we plan to go golfing, top golf. No, man, let's switch up. Let's go karting. Because I know I've got the money to do it. I know I've got the expertise to do it. Not the expertise, sorry. The time to do it. Why not do it? Yeah, why not do it? But at the same time, you have to think, okay, I'm doing this on this day. What can I do before that that's not going to jeopardize that? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or like, I would happily slot you in a little section that I have, because that's just how I am. That's how I like my life structured, and that's somewhat makes me a control freak. I like to be in control. I like to know what's going on. I like to have control over things. I like to, not to say I'm a controlling person, but I like to have control. I'm a hands-on person. I like to, have my hand here, my hand there, and do certain things in a particular way that I like, not that you like, or she likes, or he likes, the way that I like. Because let's just, as the old saying goes, it's my way or the highway. As the missus may argue that it is my way or the highway, because at the end of the day, you're not going to find another guy like me, babe. So if you're watching this, well, you are going to watch this, but if you're watching this, you know it's my way or the highway. Just letting you know. And when it comes to acting your age, at the same time you have responsibilities. Like, you have to pay the bills. Like, the bills aren't going to pay themselves, or them direct debit collectors, they're going to come fast to your door, fast. and you just got to be able to manage your time accordingly. So now let's relate this to as a footballer. As a footballer, you need to manage your time accordingly. You need to know if you're doing fitness or like fitness runs, you need to manage when you're gonna slot that in. Gym, your diet, meal preps, the type of food you eat in the times of the day. Let's say you have a 7:30 kickoff. How are you managing your eating times? Yes, you have breakfast at 8. What time are you gonna have your lunch? Let's say 12, 1. And then what about your pre-game snack? What time are you gonna eat that on the way there? So let's say like 4:20, 4:30. Because typically speaking, you're meant to eat 3.5 hours before 3.5 to 4.5 hours. Sorry, 3.5 to 4 hours before your game. So let's say your game's at 7:30 kickoff and you're starting. You eat around 3:30 to be between 3:30 and 4:30. That's when you're gonna eat, anyways. Speaking of 7:30 kickoff, guys, our cup final at Dagenham Redbridge on the 7th of May. That's a Tuesday night under the lights in a pro stadium. I'm playing. I've got a game. 7:30 kickoff. Be there. Watch me lift the trophy. Watch me score a banger. Watch me score a screamer. Take my top off and run into the crowds of the ultras, screaming my name. We love you, Wesley. What you do? Yeah, just come down to watch. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a cracking game. I can't wait. I'm gonna train the way I feel like I should train up until that game. We've got 10 days from when this comes out. We've got 9 days. We've got 9 days until that cup final, and I'm gonna put in the work in it. So you're gonna see me ball out. So come down and support and show some love. We can take a little picture together because this is an upcoming podcast. Yeah, I gave you the opportunity for a meet and greet. Don't shout me in a year's time when I ain't got time for a meet and greet. Do the meet and greet on that Tuesday night. Yeah. But yeah, everyone just calm down, show some love. But anyways, back to the podcast. It's the off season. So this is for the footballers. Manage your time accordingly. For 1 week or 2 weeks, switch off in May. Switch off. Just switch off. Like, lock off. Like, literally log out. Take your time off. See your missus. Spend some time with your family. Spend some time with yourself. Show yourself some love. Take yourself to the cinema. Take yourself to whatever restaurant you like. Buy yourself something nice. Take yourself on holiday. Leave the London. Leave the UK. That's what I meant. Leave the UK. Go to Mallorca. Go to Malabar. Mallorca. I don't know. Go to wherever. Yeah, go wherever. Just spend some time for yourself. Invest in yourself. Show yourself some love. Because the season is a very 40 odd game season, and it can just be heartache. It can just be up and down, highs and lows. Your body can be battered. Your body can just go through a lot. And you earned it. You earned your time off. Show yourself some love. And then the week after that rest period, get back into it. Go on little walks. Go on little jogs. Not intense jogs, just little jogs. Go on little jogs. And then the week after that, get back into the flow. Go back into training. Doing little fundamental drills. Passing, dribbling, shooting. Nothing too intensified, but it's starting to ramp up. Like, you know your own intensity, innit? So do the little things that are going to ready you for pre-season. Because I personally believe that pre-season should always have a pre-season. That's just how I feel like it should be, especially in a position knowing that I want to be able to play the highest level I can. The highest level I've played right now is step 6. I want to see step 4 next season. I want to see step 3 even. I want to represent the Angola national team. That is the dream that me and my boy have, to represent Angola's and national team. And that's what I want. So by being organized, by having a schedule even, it would just allow you to have a little structure. And like I said, maybe you might like it. Maybe you'll find yourself to have more time than you think. By just incorporating little reminders here and there. And by the way, consistency. It always wins the game. Some days you feel like you're plateauing. It's just because it's just a little barrier you need to get over. That's fine. Your plateau is not really a plateau. It's just a threshold, and then you'll unlock a new potential. So if you're plateauing for 2 to 3 weeks, it's fine. Keep going, because on that 4th week, it starts to unlock a new potential, and then you have a whole new level to unlock about yourself. Because let's say, for example, you put an ice cube in a room, 30 degrees, nothing happens. 31 degrees, nothing happens. 32 degrees, nothing happens. 34 degrees, that's when something starts to happen. It starts to melt. It starts to give. 35, even more, it's gone. 36, it's gone. It's going even. 37, it's going even more. 38, it's gone. That's how plateau works. Just keep going. Just be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. It's gonna help you with anything in life, with your exams, with your achievements, with your football ability, with anything in life. It will help you. So as a footballer, back to being a footballer. Have structured times. You have most of you are gonna have training Tuesday and a Thursday. Cool. What are you doing after that? Obviously, you're gonna get home. What are you gonna do after that? What are you doing for yourself? That's preparing you for the next day. Are you organizing your time, or are you just doing things on the whim? And even just as a regular person, you can't do things on a whim. It just won't help you. You won't see progression. I promise you won't see progression. You have to allocate yourself time to do stuff. Allocate yourself time to do stuff. Just give it, trust me, try this for a month. For one solid month. From when this comes out, it's gonna be May I think on Thursday or Wednesday, one of the two. Try it for the solid month of May, sorry. Try having a schedule for May. So they will direct debits, look, just write them down. And yes, also get a diary. Just trust me, get a diary. Get a diary, write down your direct debits. Write down the things that you want to achieve within that month. Okay, cool. Let's say you want to lose 5 kg that month. Write down the workouts that you're going to do. Stick to those workouts. Don't try to change it up. Stick to those workouts. What time you're going to exercise in the day? What time you're going to go on a run in a week? What time you're going to train in a week? What times are you even going to have your own meals? What time are you going to snack? What type of snacks are you going to have? Just trust me. Just try it for the month. Just try it for a month. And you're going to see a difference. You're going to come back to me on this podcast. You might even do a little comment, little DM. I don't mind. Just try it. Trust me, just try it. It's going to work out. It's going to work out the best for you. And another thing as well in off season, spend time with your family. Family's important. Your loved ones are important. Spend time with them. Get to know them again. I don't know. Show them some love. Take them out. If you're a little bit, a bit liquid. If you're a bit liquid, you can take them out. But most importantly, spend time with them because they see you. My personally speaking, my sister says she sees me nearly 2-3 times a week, and we live in the same house because of the life that we both have. We overlap when we're at home on a Saturday, on the weekend essentially. Saturday, Sunday, that's when we overlap. During the week, we don't see each other because we're so busy with life, and that's fine. But at the same time, spend time with your family with that time off. Spend time with your missus as well, because she's probably feeling neglected over the season. Yeah, she's coming to your games, but you're shattered, mate. She's saying, "Oh, babe, let's go for dinner," and you're shattered and you're struggling to stay awake. You're trying to put food in your mouth, but it's going in your ear instead. You're that tired. So try it. Trust me. Just make time for yourself in the off season, and then when it comes to pre-season time, start ramping it up. And when it comes to pre-season time, you're flying in high colors. Because why? Fitness testing, you're good, or you're decent, you're average. Always aim for the average, and then just keep building on it. That's how you should be. You got pre-season trials. Prep for them. Prep ahead of time. Do your little 5Ks here and there. Do your little John Terry test here and there. Do your strength work in the gym. Do your core. Work on your core. But most importantly, work on your football ability. By working on your football ability, you're unlocking new things about yourself. You're going to unlock a different type of gravy about you. You can't do a career turn? Work on it. Can't shoot with your left foot? Work on it. Can't pass with your left foot? Work on it. If you can't dribble at speed that you can control and still have the ball under control, work on it. Any little thing in the off season, work on it. No one's gonna judge you. You can message me, we can train. I'm not the best, but I'm definitely not the worst. I'm the type of trainer that will push you, even if you're better than me or worse than me. I will push you. And that should be your friend. That should be your football friend. Or you don't even need a friend. Just train by yourself. Obviously, it'll be better in numbers because it's different abilities testing you as well as yourself, as well as you testing yourself. But at the same time, like the little memes, the motivational pictures post. There's a stadium and you're alone, but you're training. But the stadium is full when you're showing your glory and showing your talents. So just work on it, and trust me, you'll see yourself in a better predicament. Well, everyone, that's the end of the podcast. I know it's a bit of a short one, but my podcasts aren't usually going to be like hours long until I start getting guests. So if you want to be a guest on the show, send me a little email, send me a little DM. We can get to work and we can talk about stuff. But yeah, guys, that's the Wesley Unplugged podcast. Over and out.